ever noticed the quiet moment that shows up before a decision? It's not panic. It's not fear exactly. It sounds reasonable when you're thinking about it. Oh, let me think about this a little longer. It's measured. It feels almost wise. It says things like, let's think about this a little longer. I should probably get another opinion. I don't want to mess this up again. Oh, remember the last time I tried? Oh, no. From the outside, it looks like maturity. From the inside, it feels like a hesitation that you can't quite name. A lot of capable people don't doubt their skills. They doubt their judgment. Because they've lived. They've chosen things that didn't work out quite the way they wanted. They trusted their gut and paid for it more than once. So now every decision carries a quiet question. Can I trust myself this time? Am I going to be able to do it? So here's the shift that matters. And I think that this is really profound. So really take some time, write this down, think about it. With me, without me, whatever you like. But really think about this. Self-trust isn't about being certain. It's not about finally getting things right or perfect or whatever you think. It's about knowing this. Even if this doesn't go the way I want, I can handle what comes next. The goal isn't confidence, it's resilience. And that changes everything. If that truly, last week we talked about means goals, end goals. If you truly understand the importance of the goal being resilience, then things not turning out the way that you thought they might, doesn't matter, because you are building your resilience. And if that's your goal, you're golden. So if you're new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Annie, and I am your trusted tour guide for life's meaningful milestones. I help people create, share, and preserve their life's legacy. So this is a place for people who've lived a little, who've taken detours, wanted or not, who've learned things along the way. People who aren't broken, just they've learned to be careful. If that's you, you're not behind, you're informed. There was certainly one or more stretches in my life where I stopped trusting my own instincts. Actually, when I look back, there were many. Not because I didn't have instincts, we all do, that feeling in our stomach that we get, but because I was afraid of repeating the past. Every decision turned into a negotiation. Paralyzing, that you hear that paralysis by analysis. My gut would say one thing, my head would immediately pull up a highlight. Oh my gosh, I could see the last time I tried something and it didn't work. I can't do that again. I can't do that. And inevitably failing at the same thing over and over again. And suddenly the question wasn't, what do I want to do? It's, what if this leads me back to somewhere I don't want to be? I've been there. I don't want to do it. So I paused and waited and dutifully overthought. Again and again, and well, what if this, what if, oh, those sleepless nights, crazy. Not because I was lazy and didn't want to try things, because I was trying to be careful, because I was fearful and choosing to live in fear rather than love. Those are your two choices, gang. Always choose love. Love of yourself, love of the people around you, love of the world you want to create. Fear is useless. It does nothing. It literally does nothing but stop you from becoming all that you can be. So here's what I learned slowly. Self-trust isn't rebuilt through big declarations. It's rebuilt through small follow-throughs. Not promises like, I'll change everything. I'll never make that mistake again. But tiny ones. I'm going to take the time tonight to really think through this plan that I'm putting together. And then really do take the time to think through the plan you're putting together. Like, just live up to that commitment. You're already on your way to resilience. Or, I'm not going to do this right now. So, fair enough. Live with that. Honor that. Now may not be the time. I'm going to take one small step. That's it, just one small step. and then take the step. Don't just talk about it, take it. Self-trust doesn't come from intention. It comes from evidence. When you can look back at your life and say, you know what? I can trust myself. Do you remember that time I was heartbroken? I thought I would never get through it. Here I am today. I can trust myself. I can handle this. I can do this. You know why? Because I can tell you when I did it last time. May not be fun, but I can do it. So here's the quiet project manager truth I can share with you. You don't trust a plan because it's perfect. You trust it because you know you built it to adapt. You know that you will set checkpoints. You will take the time. Okay, let's assess where we are. Are we proceeding the way we thought we were going to? Is this working out? What do I need to adjust? You know, navigation, whether it's in a car, whether it's in an airplane, you've heard the analogies, you know, a couple degrees in one direction can make a huge difference at the far end of the journey. But the point is, again, from a project management perspective, as we go through life, we're going to have set points where we decide, am I on track? No? Okay. No need to panic. Let's adjust a couple degrees so that we are continuing to move what we hope to achieve. Remember, again, end goals. What is it that we want if what we're doing is helping us get there? So that's what self-trust really is. It is knowing that you will stop, assess, adjust your navigation to get where you want to go. Trust yourself that you can do that. You can't have a guaranteed outcome, but you can trust yourself to adjust, and you'll make it. You'll make it to the end goals that you're creating, to the life that you want to live, to the legacy you want to save. So here's a gentle invitation for this week. Here's what I'd like you to do. Think of just one small thing, just one, that you already trust in yourself. Not the big dream, not the life-defining decision that you have made or are going to make or any of that. Just something little, something ordinary, something you don't debate every time. It's just something you've decided in your life that you know you can trust yourself. So maybe it's a non-negotiable. Think about this. Like deciding you don't drink and drive. You don't negotiate it. You don't revisit it depending on the night or depending on the location. You don't need a committee or a second opinion or care what anyone else thinks. You already know where you stand. That counts. That's self-trust, and you're already doing it. So that's my invitation for this week. Take some time, look through your life and where you have established those non-negotiables, self-trust, and reward yourself and think about it and understand the goal is resilience, not perfection. So you don't rebuild self-trust by rewriting your past and saying, oh, you know, well, it wasn't that bad, or it wasn't this, or it wasn't that. You just understand that, you know what? I'm okay. I made it. I got up off the mat that divorce caused, or that loss caused, or that lost job, or whatever it is. You made it. You're here today. You're going to be okay. Let's rebuild that self-trust. You know you can do it. So again, I'm Annie. This has been about self-trust. I encourage you to rebuild your self-trust if you feel you've lost it. And if you feel like you've never had it, let's build it now. Find your resilience. That's the ultimate goal. And I'll be here next Wednesday. And in the meantime, keep walking toward what matters.